the corruption and the drug traffic?
Well, the corruption in Mexico, how bad is it? This is a big problem. For example, in 2014, Mexico is located in the position 103 of 117 countries in the index of perception of the corruption, which rank countries based on what people in the private sector say about the government. We see the punctuation is 35. This is a slow punctuation for Mexico.
We show a short video about the corruption in Mexico to the police and American person, and see that.
Ya está en internet desde la semana pasada y a la fecha lleva más de 12.500 visitas. Grabado el 7 de noviembre del presente año y a la vista en el sitio atlorider.com es el material de casi 8 minutos. Y en él se observa claramente a un oficial de la policía de Castaños que pide $100 al infractor. Lamentables imágenes y un pésimo inglés de guardia del orden se ven en el video grabado con la cámara oculta instalado en el casco de seguridad del americano de 28 años, que gusta recorrer Latinoamérica en su motocicleta.
Well, this is an example how is the corruption, and this guy don't understand why the police infraction. Well, on the other hand, the drug trafficking is other big problem because in Mexico, 500,000 persons between whom it comes to galliteros, harvest of marijuana, cooks, and transported between different many. In this map, we see all the cartels in Mexico. We can see the bigger is Los Zetas, and this is a big problem. One of more than 100 Mexicans who responds to a 2013 survey from Transparency International, 90% said police were corrupt and extremely corrupt. One example I do is the Guzman effect. This relation because the authorities are not in control, and this is the example how do the corruption and drug trafficking is relation.
Okay, and now we're talking about Mexico and Colombia, comparison between two countries. The first thing is that Mexico has long had a stronger state that exercise greater control over the national territory than Colombia in its worst moments. Also, Mexico gangs are far less aggressive toward state actors and the general public, and Mexican organizations don't have the vast sanctuary of insurgent controlled units like Colombia. On the other hand, Mexico and Colombia have powerful and violent criminal groups. For example, in Mexico is Cartel of Sinaloa, and in Colombia is Cartel of Medellin. And the murder rate in 2015 clocked it at 32 per 1,000 residents. In contrast, the most violent year in recent memory in Mexico was in 2011, with 24 per 1,000 residents. And we can see the Colombia and Mexico are the countries most violent in Latin America.
Now we can see Mexico and Denmark. We did this comparison because Denmark is the principal country of the less corruption, and in Denmark 50% of the population pay their taxes voluntarily. What does it mean? The people from Denmark pay their taxes voluntarily because they can see the results in education, infrastructure, and healthy. And the rules have been high efficiency in their administration, and this is about government. And the Volcker team has established a very strict rules to prevent irregularities. The Volcker team is like parliament of Denmark, and the state doesn't not protect the right to a street, because as you know, here in Mexico, every time we have a street, and zero tolerance.
And the solution about zero tolerance and another zero tolerance for any improper attitude of politic services. For example, when he led to penalize a definite or temporary suspension, and the people who are at the top should be the best person and the exceptionist and responsible. The next is improve the anti-corruption law that it was created the last year. Act on your own values, improve the education in Mexico, and this is the two important many things. Disclose their tax data of public servants. In this case, do this because to make transparent the life of the people, and apply too expensive fines who holding information, and the final more jobs that provide better wages to prevent the drug traffic, and so have better quality of life of the Mexican people. That's all.